Hey y'all, it's me, Dr. Lynn Daniel, PhD, EDS. I'm the self care evangelist here on social media. I encourage individuals to prioritize their personal and professional self care. And I do that through the Word of God because I am a believing Christian. I believe in the redeeming work of Jesus Christ. And I also study and use social science to encourage people to do their self care because I am a social scientist. All right, you all. Whew, that was a mouthful. Okay, today I am going to encourage you to tell your story. Write your story, journal your story, find your voice around your story, and get your story out to your community. This is important because it helps your community to understand the importance of the topic. It also builds community because you're sharing the community's stories, what's their lived experience, what it's like, how it changed them, how it affected them, what they learned, what they discovered, how they grew, right? How they were wounded or whatever, right? So, one of the ways you can gain comfort around telling your story, finding your voice, and writing your story is through community. Find a community group with shared lived experiences and interests and build community there, or just join the community and be a part of that community. And then practice your communication skills by sharpening your listening skills, like practicing how to listen, what to listen for, intonation, body language, all of the what the social science says about listening skills, what you're looking for, what you're hearing, how you're jotting things down, what kind of data you're collecting. Like, be intentional when you're listening so you can get the important pieces of information, and then you can go back and glean through it, read through it, and just find the rich depth and meaning in it, right? And so, as PhDs and EDDs and Psych Ds and all these other Ds, higher level post graduate institutional degrees, especially if you're first generation, it's important for us to be role models to those who are coming after us. And one way we do that, like, I believe we have a responsibility now that we have earned these degrees, we have a responsibility to help others and encourage others behind us, the younger generation, family members, community members, to pursue, if not the postgraduate degree, a graduate level degree, and looking at how they can write and speak and find their voice around topics that relate to their lived experiences and their jobs or their careers or levels of expertise, right? And so I want to share that one of my friends from the Refugee Educators Academy, she and I, she and I collaborated on a chapter in this book. The book is Activism in Language Teaching and Lang- I'm not saying that right, and I have the book right here. Activism in Language Teaching and Language Teacher Education. Critical Approaches and Innovations in Language Teacher Education. Dr. Marissa Windmill and I, our chapter is chapter 8. And in chapter 8, we talk about, let's see if I can, teacher perspectives on the Foundations of Practice projects model for learning to teach refugee and immigrant students. So that's me. And then Dr. Marissa Windmill. She and I met several years ago as members of the Refugee Educators Academy. and we have stayed in touch because of the work, some work that we continue to collaborate on. And so this is another benefit of finding communities of practice and finding communities with others with the shared lived experience, because it helps you to formalize your skill set around your professionalism, your skill set of how to be a researcher, whatever kind of researcher you are. I'm a qualitative researcher, so the communities that I engage in, these are qualitative researchers for the most part. And so, the conversations are deep and rich about the methodologies and then about our areas of expertise within the methods. So, yeah, tell your stories, you all, and let's be advocates to help our generations, to help our younger generations to find value in education and then how to use that knowledge and those new skills to build community, to speak out in the community about topics that are of importance to the community, and it enriches the community. All right. Okay, so if you haven't joined my Aftercare and Healing group, please do. It is free. It is a Facebook group. Just go to Facebook and type in Aftercare and Healing Group or Dr. Lynn Daniel Aftercare and Healing Group. You'll find us if you answer all the questions correctly, or I know you are a doctorate, then you'll be welcomed in. Okay. All right, y'all. Be blessed and go forth.